Hey guys, what's going on today? This is Dalsu Plays. Back with a little more Banished. You know it never stops over here. The fun never stops. It is like Thursday. I don't have a job. I have a job. I have like 10 jobs, man, but they're all freelance stuff, and you know they come and go. I quite like working just for myself, independently. I know people say like working from home is so hard, and cleaning up the house. That's bullshit, man. It's great. It's freaking great. I hate going in to some place of business with people that I may or may not like, and a boss who I may or may not like. I get lucky sometimes and have great bosses. Other side of the coin, you can have a shit boss. Doesn't matter. But when you're at home and it's just you and you're a puppy, and it doesn't matter. I mean, you can fuck. You want a glass of Merlot with lunch? Why not? Are you gonna totally fuck up all your business because of that? No. You might have a drinking problem. It's possible. I'm not currently drinking Merlot, but I just say if I wanted to, I could. So why not? Anyway, back to the task at hand, which is like trying to fix the mini disaster that we wrought here on our little town of Vesuvius. I need to rather than just like taking the workers out and leaving it, I should probably like shut it down. I don't know what difference it makes, but. Is there a quick way to do this? Is there like a hotkey or something that I'm missing? Anyway, we'll shut the things down. And yet we still have these working. That's genius. Stroke of brilliance there. There must be a hotkey. I just don't know what it is. Anyway, we'll fire all this stuff up later if we want. It's there. We have the option to fire it up anytime we want, but we don't have to. And I'd rather have the laborers working up here right now because we're going to get ready to break new ground. Although when I turn it up to speed 10, we have to deal with some serious lag, so that's the reason I'm kind of playing a little bit slower. But if we just stay like this and don't move, which is a little bit boring, speed 10 actually happens, and it's a lot better. But look, we have 15 builders not doing anything right now. Let's shift them into the labor pool. Maybe it'll go a little bit faster. And really, my whole job right now is just managing the traders. No seeds, no food, casks. I would like some casks. They're very cheap. What else would I like? I'll take crates too. I haven't seen this guy very often. I wonder, could I get him to just bring me casks? I'm going to make casks, though, so. Let's just have him bring us random weird stuff. I don't think he comes very often. I will take your 6 building supplies, since I'm not currently making them. I think I have a ton of fancy homeware. Fancy homeware. Man, this building supplies are expensive. Alright, trade away. Okay, so now we've got some casks, so I'm interested to see how this works. Like, we've got wine, so wine plus cask will give us feathers, right? Let's try it. Using up a few of our precious workers there, but whatever. We still got the smuggler's dock and a bootlegger, which I have no idea what they do. I'll experiment with them later, once we're not under so much pressure. And the pressure's starting to fade, honestly. But I gave too many traders for some reason. Well, it's because they didn't want to actually fill up the job spaces that I just opened. I don't know why. Okay. There we go. I quite like speed, too. I mean, I like playing games on slower speeds. I know a lot of people just freaking hate that, but I really don't mind it. The confines of Let's Playing are that you have to be, more or less entertaining, and then if there's nothing going on, then you have to fill it up with your chatter, and that's a lot of pressure, too, I mean, I'm not the type of person that can just chatter on about anything. I can do that in an essay, which is part of the reason that I got an English degree. I can really chatter on about anything if I can sit down and write it, but I don't know. It's a lot harder to make small talks for some people, I think. I don't even like small talk. What the fuck is small talk anyway? You know what small talk is? It's like sitting in a room with some people and you're like, hey, I'm a normal person. Oh, I'm a normal person too. Let's be normal. Talk small talk to each other, you know? Talk about the weather or what Beyonce did or whatever. I don't give a shit about that. I like to talk about serious things when I'm talking about people, you know, or at least some kind of craft or some kind of, I mean, I'll talk about a video game for hours with somebody who's interested, you know, because it's a craft that you can talk about, or something even more serious like a philosophy or politics or something like that. I just don't like talking about, you know, the kind of small talk that makes people comfortable is to me just really boring, and I try to stay away from people who only, you know, I've had friends for years, and I call them friends, but I've known people for years, and it's just like every time I see them, we just still have just this bullshit small talk. And if I feel like if I try to get too serious with these people, they get uncomfortable, and I don't keep it real with them. Let's just say that. Anyway, getting off on a tangent again. That's just because we're waiting, man. We're waiting. I guess we could start some buildings. Wow, he actually brought me a decent $193 or trade tokens or whatever the hell. It's okay, we got the wheat. This wheat is clutch, man. Clutch for trading. I'm glad we planted so many fields. I didn't do 60, did I? I don't know where I got 48 from. Oh, because that's what I had. Ah! That's fine. Go with that. Alright, I've got enough building supplies now, I think. There are still upgrades that need to be done in some places. This is the rich part of town. Let's just face it. Yeah, I mean, I've got all that stuff. Lumber is capped? No, fuel is capped. What about materials? Yeah, materials was capped there for a second. Let's just make that go up a lot. There's no reason to have that cap, I don't think. How's our storage doing? Got a lot of barley just sitting there. I don't know why we have barley. I know we bought barley seeds. What's going on here? The chicken guys died, obviously. The chicken guys. They obviously died. They're supposed to be producing a lot of feathers, but they're not. By the way, how's our native trader doing? He's supposed to be trading hooch. Trading hooch for feathers. I guess he's doing it. I don't know. Does somebody have to come, or does it just happen, or what? I don't know. I don't like how those buildings work, or don't work, or just the way that UI is configured. It's very confusing, and I never know what's going on. Alright. We're almost ready to maybe throw down like a market. Although I'd really like to fix this shitty fence because it just looks really stupid. So let's pause the game here so that we can still check out the merchants. This is just a corner, right? I hate how you place it and then you can't see it. It's one thing I don't like. Alright, so that's fine. And then we'll finish this with that. And then that'll be good enough, right? We don't... That was just a dumb idea in the first place, let's face it. And I don't need any more stuff right now. I'm good. Getting a little bit full of all this stuff, I think. So, first thing we're going to do is lay down a large size market. And it's going to be fairly central, as markets tend to be. Where is it? It's under here, isn't it? No, it's under here. Too many menus. Okay, so we're just going to do a large market. Central market, I think is the one. Yeah. And we're going to try to make this circle. Well, we could do it here, but it's... Well, I guess we might build housing over here. Let's do it like right here. I think that's a nice place. Okay, we'll let that get built before we start doing anything else. We're going to need 8 builders for that. No problem. We got that. We're almost ready to start like maybe filling up some of these jobs that we lost. But I don't know. We'll wait until we kind of need something, I think. Large smithy. Not enough coal, huh? I guess we probably need more coal, don't we? Well, we'll do it in the future. This is probably going to take a long time at speed 2. I'm going to give it just a minute to go up to speed 10. And actually, you know what? The laborers will not bring the materials needed until they're finished. So this is why you want to be very careful and exercise caution when you are assigning really large swaths of, or anything really, assigning like a really long list of jobs for somebody, because they do the list in the order that you assign it. So if you tell your workers, like I did, to clear out this whole area, well, they're going to clear it out before they do anything else. And the laborers actually are responsible for removing these trees on this market, for taking the logs, for the stones, for the lumber, for the build. And now, well, actually, not the build. The builders would be responsible for that. But anyway, the one thing that you can do, and I don't even know if this actually works. Supposedly it works, but I've never noticed a difference. Boom. So apparently the priority will be increased. I don't know. Maybe they'll do it first. Apricots. We were wanting some apricots, weren't we? Did we ever actually bought apricots, or... Let's make double sure that we're not like buying the same thing twice. Nope. We want apricots and we do not have apricots. So let's... I think this is actually what we ordered. So... Uh-oh. I think 500 cloth would... No, yeah. 400? That's good enough. What the hell? I don't know why it won't let me trade the wheat. Why won't it let me trade the wheat? Come on, man. The wheat's very important. That's my one ace in the hole that I got. Alright, damn it. Slow it down. I don't know why it's laggy. My computer seems to be running fine. It's not complaining or anything like that. Not graphically intense. It must just be a memory issue, maybe? I don't know. Chop those trees. Chop them. Why are you carrying fish? Alright, we're starting to get somewhere. I don't know why they refuse to bring the stuff directly over here. It's much closer. It looks like that priority might have actually helped. Not enough, though. We'll shift all the builders back into labor so that they can do this. Although, man, it's taking them a long time. I guess it's just so far away from everything. Like, if they live over there, they got to cross this bridge, and they got to go up here and cross this bridge. And by the time they get there, they're just ready to turn around. That's what it seems like. But that'll change once we get some housing in here and everything. And it looks like they are going for this first. But again, it looks like it might be another episode where we don't actually accomplish all that much. Let's look into like turning back on some of the jobs that we had turned off. Actually, no, because that's going to lower our labor pool too much, and then it's going to take even longer. We're at 125 kids now, which actually means we probably need to go ahead and start more housing. But I don't want to do that. Well, I do want to do that actually, but should I do it before the market's done? That's the only thing. Maybe we should go with some housing like closer into town. Just so that we, so that we have some more kids being born. And we had said that we were going to finish this, so why don't we finish this actually? There's no reason not to. We have some builders. I still don't know what a lot of this stuff means, but I know we can do a corner area there. Turn the corner. Like that. Like that. Back to corner. That. And then... No? It never works out for me. This one's... okay, I was using the smaller one, wasn't I? That's why I screwed it all up. That makes sense. Okay, let's try that one more time. This is my first time with this kind of housing, so be patient. Alright, you have your... I don't know what the difference... Half townhouse. This is the one I was building, right? It looks like it. Why? Oh, because I had already built one there. Okay. Try this again. I'm gonna get it, don't worry. One more. Can't do it because there's already a house there. I guess. This is my best guess. Alright. Boom. Let's do the corners now. And corner here. Like so. And we'll connect it afterwards. Alright. Good deal. So they're going to want 10 builders. Get that shit going. Turn the speed down to 2. Guess is all we can handle now. We got such a... Don't have that many people, really. It's a little bit surprising. Starting to come over now. Do a little work. Lazy bastards. They still haven't built this wall, that's right. There's some wood for it. Ready to go, I guess. Even though it doesn't require wood. Well, I guess we'll just speed it up again here at the tail end of our episode. A lot of people still dying, I guess. But not like they were, man. We were having a huge death wave for a long time. Really, really slowed us down. Looks like we're on the tail end of it, like coming out of it right now. Which is great. I didn't know if I was going to survive it, actually. It was pretty intense. Especially after thinking that you're established and you're kind of all set, and then suddenly that happens. It's a little bit shocking. Noticing that my clothing is kind of hovering around 10, and that tools are kind of okay, but food is great for the time being. I'm not super worried about that. So what I'm going to want to do over here, I'm going to get this market established, and I'm going to start a town. I'm going to do casks. I might do like a kind of statue making area, and possibly a few other things, but mostly like farms and fields. Keep me well supplied. He's got just firewood? No, firewood. Is this guy working? He's bringing in the feathers, huh? I wonder if that's a fair trade. Feathers for fucking wine? Come on, are you kidding me? It better be like a lot of feathers, or I'm gonna be pissed. I've got 1,000. Alright, you guys can go... Oh, not you. You go back to the cloth down coat, and you go back to the cloth down coat. Get it going. One of these guys has to have some clothing. No? I don't want any of that shit right now. I just want clothes. Give me clothes. Why never bring me what I want? It's always the guy I don't want to see. Really, guys? Come on. You're slacking off so hardcore. Get it done. It looks like they got those houses done already. Holy shit. So much faster when it's like close into everything. They just run right up to it. They work on it until it's done. Yeah. Man, that's not fair. What are we going to do with the courtyard? Something cool? We could do like decorative crops. That would be kind of cool. We don't have sugarcane. That's too bad. Decorative piles of resources. We could do... What is that? I don't even know what that is. I like the way that trees look. I think we have pecans planted, don't we? I know we have peaches. Yeah, pears. So let's do pears. Peach. There's a pear. Okay. I know these look really pretty. To me, anyway. But I hate how you cannot see what you've just done. I can see little smudges on the ground, and it's very hard for me because when you're trying to design something, you want to see like where you've set things down and where you still have to set them down, and I mean, it makes it really hard to do pretty things. I wish that they would put a more visible imprint. That can't be hard to change. I think maybe they do it on purpose to make it more difficult. There we go. That ought to look quite nice. If it turns out the way I think it's going to turn out, but we have no idea. Anyways, guys, it's been about 20 minutes. We're going to wrap it up there. I'm sorry for these episodes where there's not a whole lot of work getting accomplished. But this is a big project, and it's far away from us. Like, it's going to take some time. And I'm going to want to keep kind of building houses. I do not want the children to get under 100. If they do, I need to go on another housing spree. So that's the plan. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Send me lots of gold doubloons. No. I'll see you tomorrow for a brand new episode. Thanks. Bye.